What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to Tower Defense Tuesday. I have covered a whole lot of Tower Defense Tuesday games here, and if there is any of them that I know people on this channel are going to be excited about, it is this one. This is Gross. It's a first-person shooter, single-player PvE Tower Defense game that's scheduled to launch on January 11th, 2023. Now, I covered this one a while back in the last Steam Next Fest, and there's two other festivals going on right now. There is the Survival Fest on Steam, but additionally, there is the Tiny Team Showcase. This one is from Hangry Owl Games and Hawthorne Games, and I gotta say, it's just crazy fun. All you fans out there of Orcs Must Die and Dungeon Defenders are gonna enjoy this one. It's just a really, really good time. Now, let's hop in and take a look at it with the Tiny Teams Showcase. There is another demo available. This one's actually been expanded out on a little bit. There's more maps on the demo. When you first start off, you're going to be at your home here. You got a little shooting range over there, but more importantly, here in the barn is where the good stuff happens. And here you get a full array of weapons to choose from. You can choose up to 4 of these guys. You know, I'm going with some of my favorites. We got that for longer range. We got this little bad boy for the short range stuff. Then we've got kind of a mid-range. And, you know, of course, you got to bring a rocket launcher, right? It's just the right thing to do. There's also some attachments you can go ahead and equip in these weapons. Let's see, do I want... What we got there? Cash attachment. I think we go with smart rounds on all of those guns, really. It seems like a no-brainer. Now, what else do we have? We got different equipment. Now, I'm bringing along a stun grenade, a stim shot, which will be a little bit of a heal and a speed boost. Then I'm also going to bring along Money Laundry. This one's got a long cooldown. However, I get to pick some of the cash up remotely that I would be losing. Now, for those not familiar with the game, let's just go ahead and pop on into a map and get one started here. We're just going to do it on normal difficulty. This is Endless Mode. Oh, I love me some Endless Mode. But let's hop on in and check out this map. Alright, now when you first load into a map, you're going to want to look for your trusty base here, the old RV. And this is essentially your priority. This is your core. This is your rift. This is what you are defending. Now, here we've got paths of enemies. If you look on the mini-map, you will actually see the paths the enemies are going to take. This one, we've got some buildings that we can kind of kite enemies behind. So I think we're going to try to do that and get everything rolling out into one entrance where we can just build one big kill box out. So let's see what we can do here. Let's go like right across here. Are we going to be able to get all this done? It's going to be pretty tough to get it all in, I think. Let's see. Yeah, now we got that side. So now anything coming from this side, we'll have to run around the police station here, around this building. We are going to take that one step further. And we will block they like that. And then now it's going to force those same enemies all the way around this lane and over to here. Now, if you look on the mini-map, it's reflecting all this. So you see that everything's coming into one lane right there. So let's go ahead and fire things up and see if we can't burn through some bads. Now, as you're killing enemies, you need to pick up the cash that's on the ground. You see these guys flying around. Well, these guys are out to get your cash as well. So if you don't get over and pick up your cash right away, those enemies will come in and swoop it all up. Now, you can shoot them and get some of that cash back. However, if you kill too many, you're going to end up getting raided by the tax fraud police. And that can be quite devastating, there is no doubt. So we've got everything coming through this lane here, so we're just going to do the best we can really to put some work in here. I can't run outside of the map that far and not have to worry about this lane. So I'm not shooting these guys yet because I don't want to have to run all the way out there too far to get up on. Yeah, see, that's already, it's just too far out. I need to let these guys get in a little closer while we're still waiting for that lane to come around. Come on up, Bads. Come on up. Now I could always kill that guy and get some of my cash back, but I'm not sure which one it was either. Actually, some of it's still out there. If I had a little bit more land, I would just go ahead and pop my ability. You know what? Let's just do it, because there is just a little trickle laying around. Might as well use it. See, we can't snag this cash. Ideally, I think in these starting waves, if you get 1,000, it seems like to me, you're doing pretty good. You can only hold 1,000, which that introduces a whole nother mechanic into the game, which we'll get to here in a moment. But let's see if we can't get through wave 1 and start building a little kill box out over here in this area. And I'm doing terrible in the cash. Where are those guys flying at? Let's see if this guy's got a bunch of my cash. He did. Alright, he didn't have a ton, but he did have some. Alright, looky here, lady. Alright, so there we go. We got that one all cleared out. I only got 600. However, that is a little bit of start to get things built. Now, we're going to start off right up front here, I think with some flamethrowers, maybe? We need to leave 2 tiles available. Let's see, what do we want to go with? I guess let's go with a flamethrower there. And you know, when we get the cash, we're going to put down an ATM. Now, what an ATM is any enemies that die in that immediate vicinity, the money is going to be picked up and is going to go into the ATM. Now, additionally, you can only hold 1,000 on your person. So, if you get to the cap, you can run up to an ATM and you can get some of your money deposited. Now, 250. Can I do a machine gun? Yeah, I can put a machine gun in for 250. So let's go with that, just for a little something to help us out here. And let's see if we can't do a little bit better on this wave here. We get a little help now with the turrets. Now, every wave, of course, it gets a little bit tougher and a little bit tougher. So you do have to kind of keep an eye on the enemies that end up coming. I'm going to let these guys get in a little closer instead of plucking them all off down there. Or, you know, you can always pluck them all off. And if I see a drone headed out that way, and there goes one now. Alright, so we snagged all of that cash from that drone. It actually wasn't that much cash, but it's just nice to see him fly all the way out there and not get anything. As soon as a cooldown comes up on that, I could do it again, but now, of course, there's one of the drones sitting right there. It's a big difference getting a little extra help here, that is for sure. Try to keep those grenades flying whenever we can here. They're quite helpful. The old stun grenade for the win, that is for sure. It gets quite chaotic. The enemies get super tough that are making their way in. And it can get pretty chaotic. Now, of course, the farther you have it built out, the better off you are. And we're still in the very starting waves, of course, since, you know, what, this is wave 2? But yeah, I mean, we got a little ways to go here. We got a little bit of cash that time. Oh, I see you taking my stuff. I'm not going to get it off in time, am I? Nope. Dang it. Man, that guy just sucked all that cash up. How dirty, huh? Okay, now let's go with that ATM right at the front. And then let's jump on forward to a future wave here after we've got this built out a little bit. Now, after we get through a few waves, we're going to be able to get this built out quite nicely with a nice little kill box here. All of these defenses are upgradable. Additionally, you get lots of options for throwing defenses around. This one here is probably going to be a pretty darn tough wave. Let's see if we can't get some of these thicker mobs down out front. Ooh, man, some fatness in here. See if we can't get some grenades going up in there too. Okay, we got some more bigs coming. Get a few shots into him anyway. Get another grenade out there. Man, we got some meanies coming in. This one may end up being my demise here. We will see. Ooh. Gun copper stem. We got a big old baddie there. Stun grenades for the win here. Maybe. You know, that guy is stealing all of my money. All of my money. See if we can't get some of that cash back. Ah, too many big guys here. I'm not going to be able to go after my cash I just recovered. Ooh, and we got a shieldy here, too. Need to see if I can kite him back up in here. And we can get rid of that one. When that shieldy is stunned is when you got really the sweet spot there. Alright, we got lucky. We're able to get him down. Anyway, you get to build out some really, really nice kind of killing zones. I need to continue this one out. We got 1,000 left. Now, here, of course, I think the Tesla is going to do quite well. Let's get yet another one, and then we can go over to where? Well, we can go one more here. So we'll do that and force them this way. And what do we want on that one? I think we're going to want maybe a machine gun. And then we'll have to leave those two tiles open for the enemies to pass through. Now, we got a lot of cash saved up. So let's go ahead and get some of these upgraded. What do we want to do? You know what? Let's upgrade this Tesla. I don't know how upgrades work when you're sharing it between two. Oh. Say we can go damage. You know what? Let's actually spend a little bit on this, and then the slow. Slow's kind of expensive for what you get out of it. You're only getting. You're not getting a ton. That's $11.25. That spends all of my cash right there, just on one Tesla. Now, the thing I'm not sure about is Teslas are two-part deals. Or I guess they got two lines, or two little bits of electric current. So I think I might be doing pretty good on that. We'll have to see here. We're going to get some really thick mobs. Things are going to get quite tragic here. There is no doubt. But let's see what we can do here. All right. Got a big guy softened up a little out there. Try to get as many grenades in the mix as I can. Actually, this guy, get that big guy down out front. See if we can't collect up some of that before we head on in. It's a very nice combination. It's an action defense game. You know, the getting in there and getting your hands dirty is very, very required. It's not a set it up and let your towers do the thing. I mean, maybe once you get a map built out a little bit more. However, it's all about getting in there and getting your hands dirty. That is for sure. Let's get a grenade going in there. See if we can't stun old Mr. Thickness up. There we go. We got one of them down. It's very, very important that you get your stuns and everything off at the right times. Like, I let this guy get way too far out here. But we were still able to get him, which was nice. We got a bunch of big guys coming. Oh, look at this dude. My goodness. Wow, he was terrifying. Oh, that's the guy that's throwing those little poison bombs or whatever at me. Let's see if we can't stem out of this. Oh, and that was it. Died at wave number 14. Now, I gotta say, I can't get enough of the game. It's been an absolute blast. It's just super, super fun. Keep an eye out for this one. Get it wishlisted and get ready. Or we'll jump in and check out the demo now. But get ready for this game in January 2023. But looking good, super fun. 3 maps. You can actually get a lot of hours of play out of the demo, without a doubt. But that will do it for this Tower Defense Tuesday. So thank you all so much for watching. And I will see ya next time around. Take it easy.